Let me know some, Jack.
Yo, it's podcast time. I gotta get it high, so I'ma start with a rhyme. We're gonna spill the tea, spill the beans, no hind. So I'ma take a seat and tell you how we unwind. The Y stand for young, you know I ain't done. The M stand for money, and it's very, very long. The C stand for crew, that's all of us and you. The A is for achieve, cause that's all we do.
Welcome to episode 9 of the podcast. This episode is a special episode titled Boys Will Be Boys. I'm your host, Nikai.
I'm Aoife.
I'm Dan.
So, how's everyone's week been?
So slow.
You know, Father's Day was Sunday.
Do you want to know how I
get
spent
up
my
to
Father's
anything?
Day?
Yes.
So I queued 7 hours to see Sabrina
7
Carpenter.
hours is crazy.
Do you know what? We got there at the right time because at O2
What
Academy.
time did you get there?
We got there like 11:30. And
In
then
the morning.
Yeah.
And then it started at like
7. We got let in at 7. So good.
I
Like,
couldn't.
I
would-
could.
I don't know if there's anyone I would queue up 7 hours for.
Same. I would never do that.
I don't know. Do I love anyone that much?
Exactly. I don't think there was
7.
anyone.
Is it like? Did you have a chair?
No, we were sat on the floor. No, because it was rain on Sunday. We went in the rain, but everyone outside in the rain because there's only such a certain amount of shelter. So it sucked to be them, but I was lucky, and I got to see my future wife.
Future wife.
Future wife. Yep. We're getting married. We're having kids.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be my personality trait. It's gonna be my personality trait for this whole week. I am now a lesbian. I will accept lesbians. I've been hating on lesbians, but today.
Listen. Okay. Listen. Let's stop all of that.
Don't get yourself cancelled.
Up first, we have active announcements.
Welcome to Active Announcements. This is where we tell you how to stay fit and active. The ZIDS.
You've got this.
I know. Okay. The Zigzag Dance Factory was established in 1994 by the internationally famous dance partnership and award winners Warren Bullock and Jane Phillips. In 1997, they retired from professional competitions to primarily concentrate on teaching, which today is still their first love and priority. Warren Bullock wants more young boys to try out ballroom and Latin dancing. Dancing is not to be afraid of, plus it's a fun way to keep fit. Beginners ballroom and Latin on Sundays from 5 p.m. at Streatley Youth Centre. For more information, go to zigzagdance.co.uk.
You should go there, Aoife. You're a dancer.
Okay, you'd be great at
Me?
ballroom and Latin dancing.
No, I think you would. I feel like you've got the hips.
To save my life.
I see you jiggling over
Definitely
here.
not whatsoever.
You zigzag dancing.
Saying that while sober. You know, it's fun fact, your dad did Latin dancing.
Really? What classes is Latin dancing?
Salsa, cha-cha.
Da 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 da.
I know. I still thought that. I just thought of.
I thought of Strictly. That's
the
what was
show.
running through my head, is Strictly. Got to love a cheeky bit of Strictly. Do you know, random fact, a member of the Vamps was on Strictly.
That's crazy.
That's
Oh
so
my God.
cool.
There you go.
Welcome to Win or Bin. How Win or Bin works. The producers have picked 2 things that we have to decide which one would win and keep, and the other we would bin and lose forever. First one, football or rugby?
Right, can I just explain what football is in a short matter of words? Football, well, men's football, is a bunch of men kicking a ball around, and then as soon as one of them come near each other, they drop on the floor and cry. So personally, I would personally go for rugby because at least they don't cry and they're actively tackling each other, and they also don't argue with the ref.
I'm going. Which one do you prefer? Which one do you want to do? What do you like to watch?
Right, I've seen.
Rugby is just
I went to rugby matches. Oh my god, the parents
Oh,
are getting involved with
really?
fighting these kids. I was like, the tea at these things.
I didn't like because we did rugby in school, in secondary school, and I hated
I
that.
love rugby.
I had to play tag rugby
If
because
you
we were
like rugby,
girls.
you're actually weird, you know. You're a weird person. I'm so
I
sorry.
used to do rugby.
Yeah.
Don't you want to go back to doing
Right,
rugby?
It was really fun, and I was really good at it, so we
felt
did my
Hey.
ego a bit.
Being all in the mud and rolling around.
I don't
That's
do
the
that
same with
part,
football though, except
So what do you do?
I just run down the side.
Okay, and
Put the
then
ball down.
but that's fun and all until you have 20 man on you. They're jumping on
I'm just
you.
too fast.
It's
he's gay. He's fine with it.
horrible. I hate rugby. Football. I would say football.
Can we cut that out, please?
No, I say we keep that in.
I'm going rugby.
Rugby?
Rugby.
I wonder why your team's rugby.
I don't like
Rugby
either.
wins and football bins. Okay, next.
Except for Jude Bellingham.
Wizards/witches or superheroes?
Superheroes went easy.
Yeah,
Like, come on.
like Gandalf is pretty cool.
That's my former dad.
From Harry Potter. Is
That's
from Harry Potter?
Dumbledore. Gandalf is my...
Gandalf is the you shall not pass.
I just think of my dad.
Don't
Why?
know.
Randolph.
Oh, okay. Wait, so
Even though, because obviously my favorite superhero is Doctor Strange, who is
oh,
technically a wizard. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
dilemma.
But he's a superhero. So superheroes. tick, tick, tick.
So superheroes. What are you
Superheroes.
saying?
Your mom. Sorry. Superhero, sure. I'll just
Yeah.
go with the majority.
Superheroes win. Wizards and witches binned.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
Next, online gaming or board games?
Last time I played a board game, it was Trivia Pursuit.
Board games are always beating
No, I'm not finished. We were playing Trivia Pursuit. This was not my idea, and we had to have a shot every time we got the question wrong. And someone's dad decided that.
That dad was very drunk.
He was very drunk.
I love board games every now and then, but now you can play board games
Online, so-
online
Personally, I'd go
games.
with online gaming.
Board games are... What are good board games?
Trivia
overall,
Pursuit
like?
with shots.
You can do that online.
Trust me.
Give me a board game you can't do online.
No, give me a board game that's like fun, where it's like, you know, I love this game.
Monopoly.
Really though?
No,
No,
That is so
no one actually
long.
I feel like a lot of family trauma comes from Monopoly.
Exactly.
So, I mean, my dad banned Monopoly because he lost.
I prefer card games more than
I was
board
gonna
Yeah,
say that.
card games are
I
so
feel
much
like board
better.
games are overrated.
Yeah.
Okay, so online games.
Yes. Played
Win.
Sims.
Board games. Binned.
Oh God.
Next up, anime or comic books?
What are you gonna choose?
Yeah, do you want to go with you first? Then?
Yeah, let's go with you.
I
What
like-
could you ever choose out
I
of
like
these two?
both.
Womp
Actually, quite
womp.
like- Okay. What would you choose?
Neither.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna say that.
I don't watch anime.
Actually, Attack
so
on Titan is good.
I'm gonna say comic books.
Are you gonna say anime?
Sure. I've never actually read a comic book, and I've watched Attack on Titan and Fairy Tale.
Ew.
I know.
Okay.
Attack on Titan was good, especially the scene where his mum gets eaten. That is one of my
Yeah.
favourites. And why does that one Titan have a really long tongue?
Oh my god, I thought you were
That one Titan, he just has a really long pointy
I was
tongue.
like, Aoife.
Like the whole Marvel thing is based off comic books.
Ooh.
So I'd say
I'd say comic books.
Like,
yeah,
I have a Spider-Man comic book,
comic books win.
but it's not.
Anime
win,
binned.
bin.
It's okay. They're
Next
good
up,
things.
surfing or snowboarding?
Surfing.
Definitely.
Sorry, I'm
Snowboarding.
not. Ah!
I don't like the sea.
I don't like your.
I'm not trying to drown, but I did see one scary video. Yeah, this guy was
Snowboarding is so
snowboarding.
much, and he was upside down.
Yes!
Oh, that was horrible.
Oh, I was like, oh
Imagine
my
if
god.
that person didn't go past.
He would have been
That was
dead. He would have
horrible.
actually been
Womp
dead.
womp.
But like, I want to do like baby snowboarding. Like, I just want to go like across the snow. Like, I don't want to be doing nothing crazy. But surfing though, like, have either of you even
Bruh.
tried to surf? I've
Yeah.
never tried snowboarding.
Oh, he's got an inner surfer boy in him.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
have
you
surfed.
do give
I've
surfer
surfed
boy
before.
vibes. Yeah.
But it wasn't. It was in Wales, so it was cold. And I
Oh
rather,
yeah, that's the
like-
place to be.
Yeah.
I
I
can
don't
just
know.
imagine a nice hot beach.
Yeah.
Oh,
Exactly.
on holiday.
Oof.
Ooh.
See, that's all fun, but getting into the water, that's where it's just like.
Right, that's a
Is that a
you
bit too
problem.
much?
Let us be.
So
Surfing wins.
Surfing wins.
Fair enough.
Snowboarding wins.
What the hell is that? Jack of all trades or office.
Yeah, what does jack of all trades mean?
Like electrician, trade.
Oh, like
Drummer.
multi-skills.
Oh.
DIY, that kind of person.
Next is jack of all trades or office 9 to 5.
What's office 9 to 5?
Like you're in the office
Keep up.
9 to 5.
My dad's a carpenter.
I would rather do office 9 to 5.
Really?
Yes, I feel like
I
that.
couldn't sit in an
I feel like I would
office.
just
No, I could not sit in the same. I
She
can't.
definitely
I
could
cannot
I would
sit
just,
in
like,
the same place.
put on something to watch and get my work done.
That's what I do in sports. I'll be watching Barbie
That's what
films.
I've been doing in college.
I watched High School
Like,
Musical
I
the
don't
other
think, I don't
day.
know, it's not that bad.
It's either that or a complaint.
Or if I'm doing jack of all trades, like I'm doing carpentry, like I'm out here working, like that's work, you know what I'm saying? That's work. Or I'm doing
Well, can I tell you-
electrician. I have to mess with all the electrical stuff. Okay, if you do jack of all trades, or what would you want to do?
Your mum.
So
Except
what
from
is
her.
jack of all trades like a load of different skills?
Like carpentry, plumbing, electrician, what else is in there?
I'd rather have those skills though. So then if something's wrong at my house, I can fix it.
No, trust me, you'll never go around. My
It's
dad's a
not
carpenter
that-
and he does nothing around the house, mate. Have you seen
When-
how long it's taken to do my kitchen?
But like, oh, you know what? Carpentry's not doing carpets, is it?
No, it's like wood and stuff.
It's not in it. Oh yeah, that's what I was on about. Carpentry's
So-
like,
Fit for the life,
what job are
innit?
you picking?
It's not
Your
like she went
mum.
to a concert on Sunday. or
With
nothing.
my dad's money.
What job? I'm
On
doing
Father's
office 9 to 5.
Day.
I'm gonna sit there. I'm at office. I'm at desk. I'm gonna have a Netflix show playing, and I'll just be typing away doing my work. and I'm
So
clocking out at 5.
boring.
It's
So
not.
you
I have
do
the
it.
Netflix show.
That sounds like a sports lesson. I can't be doing that every day.
What sports lesson do you sit at a desk and work?
The theory lesson.
Literally what I've been doing for the past few weeks. Finishing off these assignments. I sit there, I complain. My teacher comes, attacks me, leaves.
What are you two picking?
Jack of all trades.
Jack of all trades.
Jack of all trades, win, and office 9 to 5, bin.
Look a
Why
bit
are you shaking your
disappointed
head?
there. You're
What?
just lazy.
I could never do no jack of all trades.
I couldn't either, but out of those two options,
Yeah,
out of the two options, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that I'd rather. You think I can sit 9 to 5 at a computer? I can barely get through an hour and 15 of my sports lesson.
It's time for top 5. This is where our producers have picked a category, and we're gonna guess what the top 5 things of that category will be. For those who are listening via audio, we've got a paper here, and we're gonna write down our answers, and then we're gonna read them out so that you're still involved and you know what's going on. How it works is we get 1 point if it's in the top 5, and a bonus point if it's in the correct order. Each week we'll see who's the winner of top 5 and see where we come on our top 5 leaderboard. The current score right now, as it is, I'm on 14. You are on 15. If
Ah!
Are
He's
you
on
correct?
15, I'm on 16.
Oh, you are on 15 and you are on 16.
Yeah.
And I'm on 14.
Yeah, I'm in the lead. I'm currently winning.
for now.
No one likes you, you have no friends.
Ooh.
I'm gonna kill
This
myself.
top 5 is top 5 boy baby names of 2022.
No.
Okay.
Aoife, go first.
Oh, 5 up at Tim, 4 up at Sam, 3 up at Daniel, 2 up at Ben, and 1 up at James.
We have the exact same names. Wait, but
Oh.
instead of
I'm
instead of
switching it up over. Can you read yours and then we'll get to
okay,
that?
okay.
Yeah.
At 5 I put Tom. At 4 I put Dan. At 3 I put Sam. At 2 I put James, and at 1 I put Ben.
Right, you ready for
Okay.
dance? And at number 5 you have?
Ben.
Mhm.
At number 4, I have Mohammed.
You know what? That's fair.
No, it's a fair point.
Number
I just
3,
think-
I have James. Number 2, I have Charlie. And number 1, I have Ethan.
I thought you were about to say
Aoife.
mine then.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
Number
Top 5.
5.
Number 5 is Leo. Okay. I had one friend called Leo.
George.
Why? How did I not get George?
Oh, we're thinking like
Oh my
right.
god. No, but George is. Okay.
George.
Number 3,
Why didn't I put Alex on the list as well?
Oliver.
I
We don't have anything. James has to be on there. Come on. Number 2 is
Theo.
Theo. Okay.
And number
Number
1.
Mohammed.
Noah.
Guys, we didn't get anything.
We didn't get any.
We're ass.
Right, okay, so I'm a bit confused because why have I met more Jameses than Georges or Leos or Olivers and Theos and Noahs? Most of these
Remember,
people
this
are
is
the-
of 2022 though.
Yeah, but like, I knew these people back in 2022.
They were not
Babies.
born.
Babies born then. Oh, no babies. You think I go around talking to babies? I ain't a nonce.
Oh.
Right, scores and winners.
The scores are
16.
exactly the same as they were.
Yeah, because we're dumb.
Ain't
We didn't
no
get
way
anything.
Mohammed's not up there.
Now we're going on to some youth truths. Today, youth truths are about male stereotypes and are not truths. So, in fact, this is not youth truths, these are youth lies.
Yeah.
Men are good at maths.
Oh. What?
I'm good at math.
Wait, what? I feel like.
Maybe not.
Oh, it's the wrong way around.
Huh? What?
I'm confused.
Men are good at maths. That is a male stereotype. It is
Oh,
not
no,
true.
it's not true.
It's not true. Men aren't good at maths.
Wait, what? Oh, okay, I read it wrong. I've got it.
Right, so these are not true. So men are good at maths, so that means that's a lie. So men aren't.
It's
good
a
at maths.
stereotype.
That men are good at maths.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So
I've never
basically-
heard that stereotype before.
Yeah, so basically,
I thought it
long
was-
story short, men aren't actually good at maths. That's just a stereotype that you think they are. In fact, they are absolutely stupid. What did you get in maths?
7.
No, what did you get?
I got a 7.
That's true.
Just about. Oh, just
I still
about.
got a 7.
What did you get, Aoife?
I got a 5.
Oh,
I'm disabled, let me be. Right, next. Boys don't read.
I don't.
I don't read.
Oh my god.
I don't need to read. I already know how.
Fairs.
Men are doctors and women are nurses.
True.
I mean,
Oh,
it's a
right.
stereotype. No, it is true. It's just
No,
like,
it's not true.
No, it's true. You
There
get
are-
more male doctors.
Yeah, you get
and
more
female
doctors, yeah, than
nurses.
nurses.
But, you
It's
know.
a stereotype.
Men provide for their family. Period. You don't have a family. Oh my god. Boys don't cry. Boys use aggression to solve problems. Yeah, they do. I'm sorry.
Okay.
No,
All them boys that got there and punch walls.
Exactly.
Such a Kyle moment. That was really fun.
Do you cry?
No.
Do you cry?
Never, ever, ever.
Tim, do you cry?
A lie. A
There you go,
stereotype.
boys don't cry, confirmed.
Do you cry?
No. Actually, yeah. I cried yesterday on my way to college. That was
Oh.
stressful, mate.
Oh. It's time for Teen Lowdown. News about teens from around the world. Nearly a third of primary schools have no male classroom teachers.
Wow.
The proportion of secondary school teachers who are male remains at a record low 35%, according to a Warwick Business School report. Researchers say boys from poorer backgrounds would benefit from having a male teacher in school, but they are less likely to have one. The report said this could be due to selection. Male teachers are relatively high demand and therefore might be less likely to sort into the lower achieving schools. Alternatively, having no gender diversity in the classroom might negatively impact the functioning of a classroom.
Have you ever had a male primary school teacher?
Yes.
Really?
My year 5
You
teacher, he was my
didn't.
favourite
No,
teacher.
we had, but he wasn't our real teacher. Like he taught us for like a period,
He was just a fake teacher.
Actually, I didn't.
but he was like he was
I
really
did.
cool though. But yeah, we
But
didn't
like-
we never had no.
When I
How
had,
was
No.
your primary school set? Was it like 2 classes?
yeah.
Our primary school was very small. It was like what's 30 times 6? 180 students. So six classrooms, 30 in a class.
I swear a bunch of kids from your primary went to my school, I swear.
Wait.
Wilmore.
Yeah.
That's massive.
How is that massive?
I had like
We had
we had two
classes,
classrooms with 30
30
people in.
kids. Well,
Exactly.
yeah.
I had one classroom.
Oh.
Oh, so you just had one class?
We had 1 year.
One year-
We had
one
year
class.
1, year 2, year 3,
So
year
was
4,
it
year
like
I
5.
thought
two
you meant in
classes?
the 1 year you
No.
had 180.
No, that's
I was gonna
that's
say-
so.
Like massive.
We had
That's like
180
secondary school
students
size.
period in the
Oh,
school.
okay.
That is
Very
really
small. Yeah.
Mine was like 60 kids a year.
Yeah, there were male teachers. I just somehow
We didn't
never
have no
got
male
them.
teachers.
I had one when I was in year 5. He was actually one of my favourite teachers, can't lie. Look a lot Ed Sheeran.
And I had 2 male teachers, but they were always like filling. Like it was never like they were the set
I feel like you
teacher.
get more male supply teachers.
Yeah, because they don't want to deal with all of that stress from like the real stuff.
Or a PE teacher,
PE teacher, yeah.
but that's it.
I never had a male PE teacher until I got to college.
Wow.
Would you rather have a male teacher?
I
Or,
don't
like,
know. I
do
don't
you-
really care. Just don't be an
Yeah.
a-hole,
Yeah.
and I will get on fine.
Yeah.
Okay, lovely.
Period.
That's right, team.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Next.
So for our next two segments, YOY and Boy Confessions, there'll be a slight change. For the rest of the episode, we will be saying bye to Aoife, and we'll be joined by some male guest hosts of different ages, so we can get a broad range of our opinion for our Boy to segments. So goodbye, Aoife.
See you, Aoife.
You won't be missed. Don't come back. Okay, so this is the main segment of our podcast, YOY, where we will be discussing and maybe debating. So, as you know, this episode today is all about boy talk. So, we have some fellow boys here to join the podcast who we're going to be asking some questions and getting their opinions on. You know, I'm Nikai. As you know, this is Dan. You guys want to say your names and introduce yourselves?
I'm Joe.
I'm Malaki.
I'm shy.
Okay, Maliki, Joe, and Shay. We have some questions here which we're going to be asking you guys. I'm going to have a discussion on the topic and get your opinions. So I'm going to read out the first question. You want to take in turns to read out the questions?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go back and forth. Okay. So this first question is, what are your thoughts on periods? Very weird question. We're just going to start off from the bat. Everybody here know what a period is?
Yeah.
Okay then. So do we have thoughts on them? I don't know what your thought can be. Anything? Any thought? Okay, so let me say, do you think it's glad that we don't have to have periods? Because I know I'm happy about that.
Yeah.
I don't have to have a
Yeah.
period. So that's the first thing. What about you?
What about me?
Do you want to have a period?
No.
I don't know. There's not much you can really say off that.
Everyone know like what it's for and stuff, and like the process. Have you done it in
The
school?
menstrual cycle. I think so.
Yeah.
Everybody
we
is in
did.
secondary school, and you're in secondary school.
Yeah, I'm
Like,
going into.
You go into secondary school. Okay, you're excited about that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. You want to say the second question?
That's not. Do boys have to go to the gym?
One by one opinion. Joe, we'll start with you.
I think it's personal choice. If you're happy with like your body, then you don't have to. But if you want to look more muscly, then you can.
I agree. Shay.
Yeah, like what Joe said, it's completely up to you.
Okay. Maliki.
Yeah, I agree with Joe. But some people who go to gym also, some of them may use steroids
That's true.
because they might feel insecure about themselves.
Do you agree with steroids?
No.
If you think everybody should be all natural?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. Me, I would love to go to the gym, but I just don't have the energy for that. I tried it for like a week. I went to the gym like consistently every day with a couple of friends, but my body was just so tired after. But you have to get into it. It's all about routine. With gym, you really have to commit. So I feel like, people that go to the gym, they should be proud of it because it's a hard thing. You know what I mean? Not everybody has the effort to be in the gym. People have work, people have school, and then you have to go to the gym after that and be grinding in the gym for like another hour. Like, it's long, it's a lot. So do you feel like when you get to a certain age or you're older, you will want to start going to the gym?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay then, that's cool. What about you?
I go to the gym every now and then.
Oh,
I think everyone should go.
I agree.
love the gym. It's fun. I'm just too lazy.
Yeah.
As a person.
I'm too lazy for
Gym's too far for me.
Okay, the next question is, do boys think they have to be taller than their partner? Maliki,
No.
that's fair. I agree.
No.
No.
I think it is a bit of a stereotype that the man should be taller, but I don't think they have to be.
I agree. It really doesn't make a difference. I'm like 5'6". Do I look 5'6"? On camera I look smaller than I am really, but I'm actually taller than that.
6 foot on a good day.
Yeah, I am 6 foot on a good day. Me personally, I wouldn't care if my partner's taller than me. As long as we both look good, I really don't care. Yeah. Should we move on to the next question?
Is it important for your partner to be a virgin?
Does everybody know what a virgin is?
Yeah.
Okay, somebody has sex yet. Would you care if your partner was a virgin?
No.
Okay, that's good. Would you care if your partner was a virgin?
No. Would you?
I wouldn't care if that.
What if they like weren't a virgin?
Then that's just how it is. Like, I feel like it's about people have to be comfortable with doing what they want to do. It's all about if you make that person feel comfortable, you know what I'm saying? If you're in a relationship, you can be comfortable with each other. So if one of you is a virgin or one of you isn't, or if you both are, if you both aren't, it's about being comfortable with each other to take risks and limits. So yeah, that's all I have to say on that.
What's the question again?
Would you care if your partner was a virgin?
What if you were getting with this guy
Mm-hmm.
or girl and they were like, oh yeah, I had a body count of like 20.
You see,
It
that's
changes
a
it.
problem.
Exactly.
Well, that's not virgin. That's like hatred. If you, I feel like if you're our age and you've been with 20 people, that ain't right. 20 people is too much to be so young. Like, okay, if you're under 20, you've been with 20 people. No, I'm not having that. Are you having that? No. I feel, would there be a limit for anyone where you feel like, you really like someone and then they'll come to you like, yeah, we've been feeling each other, but like, I've been with like, is there a limit where you can say like, okay, that's too much for me, like, I can't do that?
I think if they were in a good relationship with the person at the time,
Yeah.
then I think that's fine. As long as they were in like a healthy relationship. And
Yeah. So like, if it was like they were with another person, you wouldn't mind before that, but what if it was loads of people before that?
I think I
Before
would.
you.
I think I would mind.
Mm-hmm.
But if they show that they're loyal to you at the time, then I think eventually you deal with that kind of thing. Where you get used to it in a way.
You have to be like, I have to be your one and only. That's what you have to tell them.
Sure.
Next question. Should a girl ask you out? I didn't even know what I said then. What do you think?
It don't matter.
Yeah.
If they like you and they ask you out, they ask you out. If you like them and you ask them out, you ask them out. It doesn't matter.
So it's all about making the first step. Do you think guys should be making the first step or girls or vice versa?
I've never known a girl to ask a boy out first. I've only known boys do it.
When I was in school, it was the way that girls would ask people out. It'd be like they'll be with all their friends, and then they'll be whispering to their friend, I'm like, so has a crush on you, and then they'll run over. One of their friends will run over and come tell you, but it was never like the girl who wanted you. They would never be the one to actually ask you. So yeah, do you feel like it's the same, or do you think it should change?
It doesn't really matter.
Mm-hmm. That's true. It's all about confidence. If the girl has the confidence to come over and ask a guy out, then it will work. If the guy has the confidence to ask a girl out, it will also work because at the end of the day, it's all about confidence.
Who's paying for the first day?
Ooh, that's a good question. Okay, I want everyone's opinions on this. Okay.
Stop! No!
What?
Wait,
I feel like
that's a question. Just wait.
Oh, okay, we'll get into it. I was ready to get into that.
We'll get to that.
Who should pay for the first day?
Dan, go first.
I think
There's a lot of opinions on this.
I think it's whoever asks
Asks the
The
person
date.
on the date. Okay.
pays for the date. I think
I've always had I've never even been on a date, so if I got in this situation, I don't know what to do. My opinion on that has always been, or my thoughts, I've always thought like when you get to the date, you go hard. Like I was just always like, everybody pay for their own meal, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, there's no like no bad energy, no, I would hope so, because it's like everybody's just paying for what they ordered, right? But I do like the idea of whoever is inviting the other person on the date should cover the date, because it's like, they invited you, they're taking you out for a date. whether it's the girl taking you out or the boy taking you out, they're gonna pay for it as a nice gesture. So yeah, Shay, who do you think should pay for the first date?
I think that the male should.
The male. Why do you think that?
Because they need to show that, like.
They got money.
No.
What?
To show that they can, like.
Provide.
To show that they're willing with them.
That they care about the
Yeah.
person they're taking
So
out.
then if they ever do it again, and they're paying for the bill, then they can just say, yeah.
So do you think like, okay, so like say like the first date you took a girl out, like you paid, she was all happy, like, and then it's like this is like your fifth date now, and it's like you realize like every time you go out she's expecting you, like she thinks she's gonna pay every time. You like, I'm broke, like I got £2 left in my bank, I don't even have enough money to cover this date. Like, how do you feel like you will talk to her and be like, I feel like we should start going halves, or I feel like I want you to pay, or what? Like, how would you continue?
I think after a little bit, if you start to run out of money, you should start to split it.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like once you get to like a stable point in relationship where it's like you two are good, like you close, I feel like there should be a mutual understanding of like every time we go out, we're gonna go halves. My money is your money is my money, you know that. Joe, what do you think?
I think, well, one, it's kind of, you need to take into account if you know somebody's financially like not as well as somebody, then you should pay for it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, as well, it's like depending on where you eat. If you're eating like a really expensive place, you should split it. If it's cheaper and you know you can like afford it, then I think you should pay for it.
Okay, that's fair. Maliki?
I've always had this view where the limit of where a man pays for the date if they bring a friend.
Ooh, wait, if you bring a friend,
No,
the girl bring a friend.
the girl brings a friend.
Wait, why should you bring a friend if you're on a date?
That ain't no date. You like a double date?
Yeah, basically.
Okay, so you taking out 2 girls on a date? And you pay for both of them?
No, the limit is if they bring, if she knows that you've got a date that night, and she says, "Oh, can I bring my friend?" That's the limit of where you shouldn't pay for both.
Yeah,
of them.
you shouldn't pay for her friend when you pay for her.
Yeah.
Is what you're saying. Okay, yeah, that's fair. Because that's your girl, and she's bringing a friend. If that was me and she was like, "Can I bring a friend?" I'd be like, "Excuse me." Well, anyway, on to the next question. Ooh, I can't even pick it up. You got it up. I got no nails. Okay. Do you like receiving gifts from a partner? Me personally, I love a gift. I'll never say no to a gift. If it's from a partner, if it's from a friend, from family, why am I gonna say no to a gift? So yes, I like receiving gifts from a partner. Do you like receiving gifts? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not complaining.
He's complaining. Is anyone here that saying no to receiving a gift?
No.
Okay. Would everyone here give gifts to their partner?
Yeah.
Okay then, I like that. Dan, next question.
Do you want to get married?
You answer first.
I'm not getting married.
You're not getting married. Is there a reason? Okay, you have to say yes or no when you get married, and then you say your reason after it.
I don't know.
I can't say
Seems
no.
like effort.
Okay. Effort, like money, time.
Money, time, big occasion.
Yeah.
Those. I don't see the point.
Yeah. No, I get that. I don't like realistically. There is no point in marriage because if you have a partner, like you two are set for life, you don't need to get married because it's just the title of marriage that you're really getting married for. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You two are still gonna be together after that. Me personally, I want to get married because I like the extravagance of marriage. I don't want to just go around to everyone and say, you know, we're married, like, you can't mess with us, we're married. You know what I'm saying? That's what, as in the point of, you know, marriage, just like to get married. I don't see, you don't have to get married, but I would like to get married. So, Shay, do you want to get married?
Yeah.
Reason?
So I would like to get married because, again, like I said previously, it shows determination.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Oh.
It shows, it's all about the title, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like if you're married, people will look at people differently if you say, that's my husband, that's my wife, or if you say, you know, that's my girlfriend, or that's my man, or whatever. So, yeah. Joe?
I think if you know you like really love each other, you can get married to show it.
Yeah.
At the same time, you can just stay as like a couple. Don't have to get married.
I agree. Maliki, do you want to get married?
It really depends. If they're really stingy and don't let me do stuff that I like, no. But if they do, yes. Because if they like stop me going out with my friends, then I wouldn't. Because I would rather do stuff with my friends than be with her.
That's a boundary, right?
Leave her at home.
Yeah. An additional question for everybody here. Say everybody's set to get married, but your partner, they say they don't want your last name. They want to keep their last name. Or how's it going to work? Do you want to keep your last name, or would you change?
Oh, and you combine your last names.
You can. So what would be the step that you would want to make? What you would want to do? What would be your decision? Would you want to do the double barrel, or would you just do one either?
I'd rather keep my name.
I feel like I've already got a double married name. So if I was to get married and I wanted to have my partner's name, would I have to have a triple bar name? How would that work? Shay, if you had a partner and they said they didn't want your last name, what would you do?
And can you, when you get married, can you still keep your name?
You can still keep your name, and then you can have your partner's name attached onto yours. Is that what you would want to do?
But the thing is, say you have kids, and you don't want their second name to be a double barrel, like, for example, John Smith Jr.
Yeah, it will be very long.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's just the decision you have to make. Me, I would probably, I don't know, it depends how much I like you. If I really like you, I'll take your name.
If it sounds good.
Yes, it has to. Your name, the name has to match my name. That's how you know you're meant for each other, if the names match, okay? Joe, sorry, how would you move forward if your partner didn't want your last name?
I don't really mind that much. It's more about what name would the children have.
Yeah, okay.
So it's like, as well, it's a lot of legal things, isn't it? Having to change your name, having to change your name on a bunch of other stuff.
Because you know, if you get married, can you just keep them the same? Like you just have your last name, they have theirs. I didn't even know that. I thought you had to get. Oh, okay. So it works out. Then you can just keep whatever.
Yeah. What if it's like a long bottom?
Absolutely.
Or like a horrible last name?
If it's a horrible last name, then I'm keeping my name, definitely. I'm just not even gonna address your last name. We're not even gonna talk about it. Okay, so it's me. The next question is, do you believe in love? Me personally, yeah. I don't believe in like soulmates. Well, I don't know, maybe because people say like, oh, you have one person is attached to one person like as a soulmate, like these two are only soulmates. But I feel like you can love many people, like you can be in love have love for more than one person, like a deep love. That's what I believe in. Maliki, do you believe in love?
No.
No? How come?
Well, it really depends. I don't know how to explain it though.
Do you believe like, I don't know, do you believe you can have love for someone else? Like you can trust them, that you can be loyal to each other.
From that perspective, yes.
Love, right? Yeah? Okay, then, yeah. Dan, what do you think?
Yeah, sure.
Do you believe in love?
No.
Shay, do you believe in love?
Yeah.
Joe, do you believe in love?
Yeah, because like a parent would love their child. There's different types of love.
Yes, that's true. There's different types of love. So yeah, that's what I mean. Like I feel like you can have love for many different people and different types of love. Some love can be strong. Some love is different. So yeah. Dan, next question.
What makes a girl slutty?
Oh. I don't even know, like.
There's 20 man.
Like, what makes a girl slutty? Like, okay, you know what makes somebody slutty, not just a girl, is if they have no care for themselves. Like, if you're just doing things like you don't even care for your body as a person, like you're just going out, you're doing whatever, You know what I'm saying? You have no thought. You just live in the world with carefree in a nasty way. Yeah.
It's not good.
That's slutty. Like, you can be a man slut too. Not just girls can be sluts. Let's get that clear. Okay. So what makes a girl or man slut is you don't have care for yourself, you're not thinking right, and you're doing nasty things without thought, and other people or yourself putting that first. Dan, what do you think makes somebody slutty?
No, I agree with you.
You agree with me?
Like,
Okay.
it's more behaviour.
It's
not
more behaviour.
how many people they've been with.
Yeah, it's behavior because like I feel like you can like say like somebody sleep with just two people like and you're already like catching on like, you know, there might be a huge slut. Like they're doing things where you're like, this behavior ain't right, you know what I'm saying? So Joe, what do you think makes somebody a slut?
I agree with you. I also think if they're doing stuff with a different person while they're with somebody.
Yeah, that's
I think
also
that's
dog behavior. That is okay. Shay, what do you think?
The same as you.
The same, yeah. I agree. Yeah, Maliki.
Same.
Okay.
So behavior is what makes somebody a slut. It's not about the number. The number comes into a part because that's also what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
But it's about the mindset. It's about the behavior and the things that you're doing overall. Next question. Oh, can you forgive cheating? Shay, you look like you have something to say.
Ooh.
Could you forgive cheating if you had a partner that cheated?
No.
No, what? Why not?
Because you're supposed to be determined to one another, but if you're going off with someone else, then it's just wrong.
I agree. Me, if I was with somebody that cheated, I would be like, I feel like you have to just sit down and you have to say, because people like, you know, oh, but I love you, but it's like, but cheating is not love. Oh, that's another thing as well. Wait, we'll do this first.
Okay.
We'll get to that after. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
If you're with somebody and they cheat on you, I feel like it just already answers the question of like what our love is. That's what your love is to me. You feel like you can go off and do other things. Like that's not love to me. So personally, I would not forgive a cheater, and you have to move on. You know what I'm saying? That's what I believe. Joe.
I don't think you can. I think you have to ask them why they did it.
Mm-hmm.
So at least you like
That's true.
have some sort of reasoning.
Closure. You have to get that closure.
Yeah, but I don't think in the long term you can ever forgive it.
Maliki, could you forgive
No.
a cheater? No. Why not?
Because they're doing it like behind your back, and
Yes.
you're trusting them to be loyal to you. And if they're cheating on you, they're not being loyal anymore, and they're going against what they agreed to, especially if they're married.
It's a thing of like, if you did it once, how can I trust? Like, you know, you say, oh, I'm on a holiday with da da da. Like, you be sitting at home thinking like, is she really on holiday or is she doing some kind of crazy stuff? You know what I'm saying? Daniel, could you forgive a cheater?
I'm trying to think of the Reddit stories.
There's
No,
so
like,
much.
That I am the asshole ones.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't. Maybe. Depends on the
Maybe.
situation.
Why? Okay, so you're the only one that said maybe.
I know.
You have to give
Maybe
an
I'm just too
explanation.
forgiving.
Too forgiving. Okay.
Mm.
So like, if you were with somebody and they cheated on you, and they were like, you know, they sat down there, like, I feel like most cheaters, like when they're always crying,
Mm-hmm.
Like, why are cheaters always crying after they cheat? Like, you the one that cheated, I'm the one that should be crying. But you sitting down together and they're crying their eyes, like they're saying, I'm sorry, I'll never do it again. You know, I love you. I only have eyes for you. Like, so you're in that position,
Mm-hmm.
and you're gonna be like, okay, I forgive you. We can work things forward, and then. If you would forgive a cheater, what's the next step that you go to move things forward to get the level of trust back to how it was? But that's what, if you're forgiving them, you have to forgive them. Like, you have to forgive them, you have to move on with trust.
Everyone deserves
A second chance.
After that, we're done.
So, how does it say? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on you. That's okay. That's fair. So, as you said, we're gonna jump back onto the polyamorous discussion. Does anyone know what polygamy is here? When you have more, so polygamy is when you have more than one partner. So it's like
But
you're with
everybody
somebody.
knows.
Yeah, you're with somebody, or it's like everybody's cool with we are together, but we can sleep with other people. But it's okay. It's okay to do that because we talked about it, and that's what we can do in our relationship. Would you be open to a polyamorous relationship? Maliki, you can go first.
No,
Okay, why not?
because if you're with someone, how do you know they're not gonna go with lots of other people and eventually marry one of them?
Yes, you don't know that they could get feelings for the person. They're just seeing them for like a sneaky link, but you're really their one partner. But you don't know they could catch feelings and want to progress, and you're just left at home all alone. Joe, would you be in a polyamorous relationship if they asked?
Probably not, but I mean, if you know that you're the people together,
Yeah.
then I think it's a bit of a weird one, isn't it?
Yeah, I agree. I think it's a weird thing. Like,
It also depends if the girl says, "Oh, do you want to do this?" and I'm a bit like skeptical. Like if you're straight off the bat immediately says, "Oh, do you want to be together?" but I can go out with other people. I'm like,
would it be a deal breaker if your partner asks to see other people on a polyamorous relationship base term? Would that be a deal breaker?
Yeah.
Yeah. Would that be a deal breaker for you? Yeah. What about you, Shay? Yeah. Would you be open to a polyamorous relationship? I'm assuming no. No. Okay. Yeah. No. That's fair. That's fair. Last question, Daniel. You can ask. Read it out, I'd say.
Pros. They look like POs.
My bad, sorry.
Pros and cons of male puberty.
Okay, do you want to say something? What do you think is a pro? Okay, should everyone give one pro and one con of male puberty?
Trying to think of pros.
There are some pros.
For me, growth spurts.
Okay, so that's a pro. Like, let's not act like there's no pros. That's a pro. Do you have a con?
Voice cracks.
Yes. Okay, two very good pros and cons. Dan, do you have any?
No.
Okay, I feel like one pro. I'm only gonna give one then. I feel like having a deeper voice as in male puberty. I feel like that's a pro. I feel like it's something that everybody picks up on. You know what I'm saying? You know when your voice starts to like get deeper, like everybody's like, "Whoa, who was that just said that?" Because it's like they don't think it's you, but your voice gets deeper and you start to feel like, "Oh, like my voice is gone deeper." Like, and then a con. What are they called? Spots on your face. Acne. Yeah, that's a huge problem. Nobody likes that.
No.
Yeah. Do you have any pros and cons now?
Or I would say I'm always tired. I feel old. I feel like I
feel old already.
All the time. But at the same time, it's such a pro. I love being in bed.
Fair.
And that's about it.
Shay, pros and cons of male puberty.
Still trying to think.
Joe, do you have any?
Ugh, shaving is so much effort.
Shaving is effort.
That is
I was
true.
actually gonna say that getting facial hair was a pro. Because I feel like it makes you look older and different. You know what I'm saying? You start to get like, new body, like new me. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's a pro.
Sure, yeah.
Cons, voice cracks and acne for me. Something that I do not like. Any other thoughts or no?
I think just generally growing in maturity, like as in your thoughts and everything, you just get more mature.
Yeah, I feel like the overall pro is growing into, as you said, a much more mature person. You're older and wiser. That's all you can be. Older and wiser.
Don't then have a second puberty.
I've not heard of that. Like people like when they're like 20. Like, cause people like, I swear, boys.
It's like at 25.
Yeah, like they're still not done like fully growing until like a full. That's why people say boys are like dumber and like more immature, like because they don't start growing until like as you said, like 25, a much older age. So those are the pros and cons. I think that wraps up this end of the YY segment. Thank you, everybody, for giving your opinions and thoughts. All the questions are done, and that's the end of our boy talk. So that is the end of episode 9. If you're watching on YouTube, please make sure to like the video, subscribe to our channel, Y Teens Podcast, and turn on the notification bell to be notified when a new video comes out.
If you're listening on Spotify, make sure to follow our page, Y Teens Podcast. Give us a rating, please.
No. No, don't give the rating.
Also, be sure to follow our Instagram at Y Teens Podcast for behind the scenes footage, giveaways, announcements, and much more. All of our accounts are at Y Teens Podcast. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.